Previously on TVSins.
How much latitude do we have with personnel?
Some you're gonna have to keep, though. Ricky and Ron have 2 more years on their contract.
All right, so I can't fire Joseph, but I can sleep with his wife.
And we have one of the most memorable show openers with a song I'm sure I will never get tired of hearing. Oh, and they'll at least refilm the characters every so often, so I don't have to look at 1994 Matt LeBlanc hair in season 10. That happens, right? Also, this group of friends got dressed in matching black and white outfits, dragged a living room set up to a local fountain so they could pal around with umbrellas and fountain swimming while doing muscle poses for a pretend camera crew. You know, as friends often do. Also, fountain swimming. Also, where is the lamp plugged in? These friends live in New York City, but this fountain does not. The location was on the Warner Brothers lot, and both the fountain and the buildings in the background were a facade built to represent the city of Boston's Beacon Hill area. Ain't that a wicked pisser, you New Yorkers?
Come on. You're going out with the guy. There's got to be something wrong with him.
Laugh tracks. Also, just want to point out, as a central conceit, these characters are supposed to be friends. It's in the fucking title of the show.
Just because I don't want her to go through what I went through with Carl.
Why are Phoebe's lips moving here after she's already finished talking?
And I realized there is a phone there. All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring. Turns out it's my mother, which is very, very weird because she never calls me.
Wait, what? That's the whole story? He dreamed his mom called his phone penis, and the punchline is, she never calls me? I mean, apparently the live audience thought it was hilarious, but I'm still waiting for the point.
Carol moved her stuff out today.
Jesus, jumping character introductions. We've gone from weird date talk to fear of chalk to penis phone envy to the actual real-life tragedy of divorce in a little over a minute. This show runs the gauntlet of crazy talk to the depressive norm so quickly and frequently, I feel like there should be an emotional whiplash warning before every episode.
And you never knew she was a lesbian.
No, okay? Why does everyone keep fixating on that?
Because it's 1994 and the population thought this kind of humor was funny?
I just want to be married again.
Pride shadowing. Prop humor. Whether or not you think the show is funny, it's hard to argue against the chemistry of the main cast. Even in this scene where they're all together for the first time, they're playing off each other like they've been together for 10 seasons. That's worth at least 1 cent off.
So you want to tell us now, or are we waiting for 4 wet bridesmaids?
4 Wet Bridesmaids and a Penis Phone was the original title of this episode.
And that's when it hit me. How much Barry looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Well, in fairness, Mr. Potato Head can look like a lot of people. I mean, the whole point is you can change out the features, right? Wait, does Shimi and her betrothed have replaceable facial features? Obvious discount Mountain Dew product placement is obvious. Seriously, you're telling me that all 4 of them would be drinking a Mellow Yellow? And that they all would set them down just like that so the branding could be seen?
Ooh, she should not be wearing those pants.
Chandler is a dick to asses. Coincidentally, dick to asses is awesome.
And then today I just stopped and I said, what if I don't want to be a shoe?
Does no one on TV know how to talk into a phone? It's like she wants an invisible audience to be able to see her face more than she wants her dad to hear what she's saying. I'm all for brothers being supportive, but thumbs-upping the sister finally getting laid is a little on the skeevy side.
Oh, I just pulled out 4 eyelashes. That can't be good.
Did Phoebe just teleport? She goes from delivering that killer punchline about eyelashes to immediately sitting behind her own reaction shot. I mean, if the editing is this bad, just create a twin for her. Name her Ursula or something, and give yourself an out.
Aruba. This time of year? Yeah, talk about your big lizards.
Pop quiz! Talk about your big lizards was also A, my college zoology textbook, B, a tagline for the Godzilla box set, C, the name of my high school Rembrandt's cover band, or D, the reason half of Hollywood is under investigation for sexual misconduct.
This was Carol's favorite beer. She always drank it out of the can. I should have known.
I don't care if it's 1994, that joke is unforgivable.
Barry, I'm sorry. I know you probably think this is all about what I said the other night about you making love with your socks on, but it isn't.
By God, it should be. Sex with socks on? I see a f***ing serial killer. Joni loves Chachi.
Do you know how long it's been since I've grabbed a spoon? Do the words, Billy, don't be a hero mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a paper lace track from 1974. In which case, you would have been about, what, 7 when that was popular? So considering grabbing a spoon was Joey's slang for betting women, I'm becoming very uncomfortable at this pop culture reference and what you're implying. Being happy with a guy in front of Rachel less than a day after her would-be marriage blew up seems a bit insensitive. Once again, I have to ask, these are supposed to be friends, right?
You guys all have jobs?
Well, actually, their job's a joke, and they're broke. But based on the fact that at least one of them is having sex in every episode, at least their love life isn't DOA. Also, is Monica eating Pop-Tarts and orange juice together? Well, just go all out and throw some toothpaste on there as well.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Wow. Would I have seen you in anything?
Before now? Looking Italian, reform school girl, and Ghost Brigade? So, no, I'm guessing.
You know, before me, there was no snapping his turtle for 2 years.
Snapping his turtle. Someone's doing the sex wrong. Also, sitcom rules dictate that we gotta wrap this Paul story up in less than 5 minutes, so thank God Franny got back from Florida just in time to let Monica know Paul's a piece of shit.
I assume we're looking for an answer more sophisticated than to get you into bed.
And I guess the show thought it was okay to have this line to be said by her brother. I get that the very legitimate sounding Instacard and certified Citibank cards might need cut up to curtail Rachel's financial dependence on her dad, but why in the hell does she need to cut up her New York Public Library card? Also, shouldn't they wait until Rachel has a job before cutting off her only source of finances?
But do you think it would be okay if I asked you out sometime, maybe?
Yeah.
Phew, at least they're getting these two together right off the bat, so this whole Ross-Rachel thing won't take up multiple seasons of on-again, off-again romance shenanigans that dominate the entire show. Good thing that'll never happen.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
Who is Bill Abernathy?
And that's when it hit me. How much Barry looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Potato meat, Mr. Angry Eyes.
You know, and I pride myself on being a professional. So from now on, what I would like you to do is just tell me.
You know, in a demographic study, I proved to be most popular amongst males 11 to 24. I guess I just missed you.
I, Joni, take you, Charles, as my lawful husband.
Joni loves Chachi.
I mean, I know I woke up this morning and I felt like my boobs were bigger.
It was like something from an old movie, where the sailor sees the girl across the crowded dance floor, turns to his buddy, and says, "See that girl? I'm gonna marry her someday."